Entrepreneurs are some of the most sincere, caring, generous, smart, disorganized people I've ever met. Disorganization creates a level of chaos for people. You know, if people feel more like a firefighter than a business owner, you're doing something wrong. And it's not because you're not smart. It's not because you don't want it. It's because something's not synced up right. And there are ways to sync it up. When you can get systems and structure and process in place to a degree that you're comfortable with, not enough to confine or constrict that creativity, but to really channel it, all of a sudden magic happens. That's what I want to help people do, whether it's individually or in their company or whatnot, is how do you do some things a little bit differently so those results start to show up? Because life's too short, you got to live it by design, not default. For most people, that's where, this business coaching system can alter everything. Not what they were going to do, not why they do it. All that stuff stays intact because they're successful businesses. Again, the premise is the same. There's nothing broken. It's just how do you catalyze it and get where you want to go. One of the toughest things that people try and do is self-implement, because I think it's so hard, whether it's coaching, whether it's leadership, whether it's EOS, traction. I think it's harder to see yourself from inside the system. Just like we can't coach ourselves. It's just too hard. And that's why I love what I do, because if I do my job well, I am that partner for people where they start to go, we did have the right ingredients, we just didn't maybe have the right proportions, or we didn't have enough of this or any of that. It's pulling the levers and working those ingredients out so you get the recipe just right. I love it. Because it's not about business, even though it is. It's helping people design life in different formats, whether it's taking teams that are not getting along great or working through transition or their company's growing, and there's that kind of friction that comes with it, and saying, how do we get through this? How do we get through this and perform better and be better human beings? We really get them to be a healthy, functional team. All of a sudden, it's like night and day, and the business doesn't own them, they own life. It's good work. It's a good living.